Okay, here we go. Since the last recording, there has been some changes to the infected spawn rate and that sort of thing. There's actually some really good changes too. And if I can get this cleared here, I can demonstrate what I'm talking about. Well, maybe not. Keep on going until I get somewhere. Basically, spawns an infected encounter every, like, I don't know, 10 minutes. And one spawns both at Outpost and on the world map. And more importantly, they're supposed to be able to drop multiple nanopods. I mean, multiple black nanopods, but you know, same difference at that point. Because basically, it's just way better than it was originally. See, there we go. That is a high roll on the black nanopod drops. Always a nice thing to see, because it's very good. Oh, that just takes it out, okay. Now that all the stuff on the base is taken care of, I can actually just collect all of this stuff for a grand total of what? 5k XP? Yeah, 5k XP. What do I need here? I need some laurels actually. Do I need some skulls? Yeah, I'll swap some skulls into powder. And then, once that's taken care of, might be able to get, what's it called, the other thing here. I could grab these. Iron is still low in supply, so not doing full, I don't need that, I guess. I'll go over and I'll train the trebuchet with all the lumber. Do the same thing for the concrete. That is 5 hours off of being maxed out, so I guess I will start the turrets, of course. So realistically, I have planned it out such that I should be getting 5 of these to convert black nanos into normal nanos. Let's see here. Very low on iron still, so I want to avoid training stuff that uses iron. I will make a light trooper. And then the other barracks can just train wimps. Yeah. See, 6 hours away, 7 hours away, whatever. I mean, might as well do the silver wolves here. Might as well. Yep. Maulers are very good against the explosive attacks. I think they, like, yeah, only 40% from explosive. So that's very useful, in fact. Alright. Now, over to the world map. I will clear out some more infected. Almost to the point of one-shotting those, but you know. Not quite still. I have to use that for that. Clear that. And keep it going. It is somewhat RNG on whether or not stuff will hit for enough damage. Of course you gotta stun the fragment, because that is the optimal way to be annoying, right? And you know, the zombies, they really are not very tough to take out in a few turns here. Probably because they're still the same as they were back in, like, whenever they were last around. And I was clearing them with, like, you know, rank 1 light chemical tanks and stuff. But it's way different now, I guess. No such thing as a rank 1 light chemical tank in the cards for these days. Instead, just maulers and ranged frag, or you know, whatever else I feel could use some SP. And the infected don't give it very much SP in the long run anyways. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of them, but it's only like 150 SP for each unit in the encounter. I don't mean it. You know what I mean. Yeah, 140 for both of them, basically. And you see that? It's already respawned. That is what I call really quick respawns. And since the maulers are immune to the poison or the acid attack, gonna be nothing to worry about there. Alright. I'm gonna check the ancient ruins. And there's nothing. Alright. Western Ocean. There is nothing here either. Alright. Well, do I want to do this? I will do this. You know what would be really useful? There's probably people out there who have like, you know, a bunch of refinement facilities, right? The normal refinement facilities. The ones that convert 5 of something into the other. But with that idea in mind, what if you just had a chance to get like, you know how assisting the what's it called? You know how assisting the things known as vehicle factories has a chance to give a gear, right? So what if the refinement facility had a chance to give one of whatever tier 3 resource that you are lowest on, which would, you know, in this case be teeth, and there goes a boat. That was... Can't say I appreciate that, but I will keep on going anyways. Alright, they can't get breached, can they? Now this should be breachable, right? Yes, it is. For bonus damage. I finally didn't attack this thing. Use this attack. Breach to finish it off. Cool. So there goes that thing. But, you know, it's only a bar, so it should be fine. I'll go train the wimps. And then I'll take a look at these raider scouts here, and I'll choose not to do them right now. Because I need to focus on encounters that will drop teeth or other useful materials. And the only thing raiders can drop is skulls, so you know. Very much not useful there, you know. There we go, got some more SP, I guess. Now time to head to the Boar Badlands and to take out these, like I have. Yeah. I'll just use the trebuchets out here this time. Trebuchets are pretty good to have. Here goes right now. Need teeth above all else. teeth and lots of them. That's the plan. Of course, that's not gonna really work out since teeth are so incredibly rare, it seems. Some might say inordinately rare. And I would be inclined to agree because feels like it's more likely to get a drop from a boss than it is to get teeth sometimes. I've even got a new plan for the naval bosses, which involves using none of the groupers in order to not lose any teeth if they die. Like, you know, I might still use the groupers for the Kraken, because they're like very unlikely to die there, but the Dreadnought at very least, I'm just gonna go without the grouper there, because that way I should be able to just lose bars and gears and steel, but I'll be just fine on teeth. That thing survived. Kill it, please. No teeth still. Amazing. Go back to the outpost. Got me sandworms. Yes. It's got 39 out of 50 black nanos here. Those are going to be done in 30 minutes. Is there anything I want to... I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sacrifice this guy. Although he is somewhat tanky. These raiders are the... Let's retry this with the other layout. Alright, that's dead. No, not quite, okay. But now it is. Oh yeah, these. Forgot I even had those running. So now, turn the Arctic Trooper into a zombie. And it's gonna be either something terrible or something moderately good. And it was something terrible. Just the way I expected it to go. See, wimps here. What is a wimp count at? 1370. I'll go for an Arctic Trooper then to replace that one. And we'll go for more wimps. As long as I can make sure to actually find them in the training list. Alright, let's see. Reload the base, nothing there, okay. So that means it's time to take out the mammoths. And these, I think I'll just do this for. Could do the trebuchets, but I'm thinking I'd rather have the SP on the maulers. And I mean, of course, the SP is going on the ranged frag as well, since you know, it's here carrying most combat encounters. There's some teeth. That's one. That's one for the day. We got 15 now. I should actually do that. I should start up another Bigfoot. Because I do want to have the Bigfoots going. I mean, yeah, I could save the teeth to promote the mauler, but at the same time, I'm just gonna go all out on making sure I actually get as many maulers as I want. So that's the plan. And then I can spin the leftover black nanos on actual nanos. And that way I can actually get... Wait, no, I went back to the base for a reason. I went back to the base to turn this on, train one of the to train one of those. So I can't turn the like barracks or anything off. Maybe I should have turned the refinement facilities off. Because I feel like I want more than just 5 of the nano converters. So I'm gonna build 5 more. Oh, I'm nearly out of wood. Cool. I'm gonna run out of stone too, maybe. At this rate. But I can get 5 out of that. I can definitely get 5 out of that. And then I can open them as time goes on. And they do take 12 hours to start, but these ones will be startable pretty quickly, pretty soon. I can turn off some shops and resource buildings. I mean, it's not like I need all that oil production, probably. I should go to Bogan's house, actually. Got some sandworms here. Now these are a bit rough, but wait, no, that was the wrong thing. I meant to press retreat there. So I'm looking for the specific formation that actually makes them easy. And you know what? I'm gonna do this instead, because I just want the tanks to get the SP. The wimps are all gonna die anyways. But once they die, they will become very quickly healable. I will use the tank blast on this guy. Stun one of the wimps, but that's fine. You realistically could do this with any tank, as long as the wimps are up front. And the worms are like that. Oh, he got stunned, so he doesn't cool down because he got stunned. pretty annoying. Well, there goes one worm. There goes the two wimps, maybe. So we're just gonna use the tanks on that guy in the back there. Can't hit that guy at go. Can actually hit him there. Kill this, and I'll use the wimp on the worms in front if the wimp survives. Which it did? Okay. Use the tanks to finish it off. And then be good to go. Now it's very lame that this encounter does not drop like guaranteed teeth, just based on the huge health pool of the enemy units. Like the health pool there on those sandworms is like 2,000 per red sandworm. And that's more health than some bosses. Like the Ancient Construct. That thing only has 2,100 health. Or, you know, 2,100. And, you know, that thing drops guaranteed stuff. But then we see double Emperor Sandworm there, and they aren't even guaranteed to drop a single tooth. Like, they can drop a single tooth sometimes, but you know, it's not guaranteed like it is with the actual Construct boss, which kind of sucks, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. It really does feel like it should be like, you know, a repeatable mini-boss type thing rather than two random encounters that you kind of have to, you know, rather than just a random encounter. That's what I'm trying to say. Because a random encounter random encounter is not super good. I mean, it gives a bit of SP, but that's about it. Trying to get the SP on the groupers here, maybe. And the battleship was not one-tapped this time around. That is really quite the improvement. Oh look, it's this encounter, okay. You know what would be really nice? The ability to see the second wave of an encounter before heading into the first wave. That would be really nice, I'd say. Don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but it would be cool. And so I'm gonna hope that someday it gets added. Whether or not that day ever actually comes or not, but you know what I mean. Hopefully. Skulls, huh? Thanks, game. I could really use some teeth instead. But you know, that's the luck of the draw. And, draw there was not lucky, I guess. So I'm going to look at the military thing here. There's the Prestige Academy, which should be however many. It's 5 population to use, so that's maybe a bit rough. And then the Missile Silo, which is 1 population. I could definitely build that. I'm gonna hold off on that for now, though. Gonna save up the prestige stars a little bit, a couple more times, before actually going for the radio tech. Because the radio tech is cool and all, but technically I'm already doing just fine against the boss. So instead I'm just gonna be able to, you know, do just fine, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, if you liked the video, then maybe comment something saying that you did. Yeah, I know. Comment engagement bait or whatever, right? Insane. Everyone knows that never works. Anyways, that's the end.